This week, I want to show you we're harvesting rootstock. Stay tuned. So what's involved with harvesting some rootstock? Well, we have this block here. You could see behind us. That will be our new seeded orchard block. And so we're trying to clear it out. We've done most of everything except now we had some rootstock from the old trees. You see the old trees back there. And some that we pulled out. Now, a lot of them had rootstock coming off the roots that we could still use and harvest. So if you want to learn how to graft, next spring we're having a workshop on grafting, and these will be the rootstock we'll use to show you how, and you'll leave with one or two trees. So just to give you a quick look at how to do that, pretty easy. In fact, you see some, well, here's a bucket we just picked. Use this is a Pulaski axe, great tool for it. You just want to hack a piece of the root off, or you see Damien and Caroline are using a shovel. That works as well. And so all we're doing, qui veut montrer comment là? Faites-en un. Let's just get to, you hear that pop? That pop is it breaking off the roots. So now it's just a matter of freeing it from around it. Pull it out, take the grass off. There's usually a grass clump around them. Take it off, and there we go. Let's see the root on that. Oh, there it is. So that's a nice little M26 rootstock ready to go for next year. And we still have a few more to go. I'll show you what the roots looked like. So some of these trees had some pretty massive roots still. But it was on these roots that you'd get the shoots coming up. Wherever these roots come close to the ground, to the surface, then the rootstock shoots a shoot above the ground. So let me show you a few more. So see, here's one. There was a tree right there. So here was the tree, got pulled up. And you see there was a rootstock on this side and a couple more on this side. So that's typically what happens. Oh, there's another one over here. So everywhere that a tree was dying, the rootstocks, finding some voles, Bo? Do a good job. And so everywhere that the trees were being pulled, there's some clumps of rootstock like this. So that's what we're harvesting today. We're going to plant them out in the nursery, and they'll be ready for next spring. So here's the harvest. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buckets with each about, I would guess there's 50 rootstock per bucket. So a pretty good morning harvest of rootstocks. These are M26 dwarf apple rootstocks. Ready to go, to be healed in, and ready for a workshop next spring. So the next stage is healing them in for the winter. So we've got our buckets of rootstock and making holes. So Caroline is digging a hole so that the whole bucket full of rootstock could be put in, because we just want to heal them in. We don't want to put them in to grow. We just want them to stay till the spring. And by keeping them in bunches, it'll be easier to put a mesh around them and reduce the chance that the voles are going to destroy them. They were also soaking in some willow water, so go see the video on willow water. We had some willow water in there just to give them a little bit more hormones, stimulate them. So we put that in, put some soil back around them, and clump by clump. It's a great way to heal in a few hundred trees quite quickly. In the spring, we'll dig them up. We'll use them to graft. And there'll be a lot of new baby apple trees. You can usually buy rootstock at about $1 a piece. But if you have your own trees, it's pretty easy. We dug these up. Combien? 2 heures? 2 heures et demie to dig up 250 or so, 300 rootstocks. So that's all there is to it. Heel them in the spring, we'll dig them up. Be ready to do a grafting workshop. Merci Damien. Damien's here from the southwest of France, and Caroline from Boucherville. Gardening
so
for the
far.
day. Not so far. It's a great day to harvest rootstock. Hope you enjoyed it. Very simple. Just locate where there was a tree, or if you have a tree that's shooting up shoots from the roots, be careful. It may be a standard shoot, but if you want to put standard trees, otherwise if it was a grafted tree, it would be on a dwarf or semi-dwarf rootstock. We're talking apples here this week. Pretty simple technique, pretty easy to do. Just go dig some up. The next thing you know, you got enough for 50 or 100 trees. Then what do you do with it? Then that's where you'll have to go looking up trios. Take a look at that video and get started. Just start. That's another great video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. See you next week. Hey, please subscribe and check out our latest video.